Welcome to the lesson that will demonstrate a fabulous feature in Microsoft Word. So as I'm reading, notice there's a spelling error, and not to mention that that's probably not the best word to use to describe the day. So I would go ahead and select that. I would right-click and then I would choose New Comment. I would then type in the following. If a word is underlined, it is most likely misspelled. You can right-click on the word and search for the correct spelling. I also don't think vicious is, notice I misspelled that, I'm going to go ahead and right-click there, is not a word that fits this sentence. You might try using miserable. Cruel is also not fitting this story. Now this is a feedback from another peer, so to speak, or the teacher providing feedback. The student would then be able to see this feedback, and if they agree with the constructive criticism, they would then go in and make those changes. So as a student, I would come in, I would probably then change this word vicious. I went ahead and added a few more comments. If you can see, there's a little comment option there. If you click on it, it will highlight the word and give a little more feedback. The purpose of this story is to improve the reading level. To improve the reading level, you would make smaller words larger, and you can extend the length of the sentences, but you want to make sure that it makes sense. So the feedback for I had a bad day was I would choose a more complicated and descriptive word such as appalling instead of bad. So that's feedback. Let's go look at the second one. Bad is overused in this story and needs to be replaced with more descriptive words. Instead of bad, difficult is a better word, and because it is a longer word, the reading level will go up. So that's really good feedback for the student. I will click here, and for the sentence I had to wear dirty clothes. The feedback was, why not add more detail to the type of clothing you had to wear? For example, I had to wear dirty, smelly, and unappealing clothes. If you make those changes, it will improve the reading level. Before I make the changes, I'm going to click on the F7 key of the keyboard to see what the Flesch Kincaid reading level is. As you can see, it's 1.1, which is a little over first grade reading level. If this window is not showing, you need to go to the File option at the top, choose Options, Proofing, and then do make sure that there's a check mark next to Show Readability Statistics. So I'll make the changes and then show you the change in the reading level. So I did make a change on this comment. If you want to remove it, you can right-click in here and choose Delete Comment. After making changes based on the feedback, I'm going to choose the F7 key of the keyboard to see how much I brought my reading level. So I went from 1.1 to 1.4, so I brought it up 3 months. So that was fabulous feedback, and my story makes sense. You're going to want to reread your story to make sure that it makes sense. This concludes the session on how to provide comments to your peers. Until next time, you have a wonderful day.